Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. You have one badge to work with. What do you put it on? I can't tell you how many times people have come to my live stream saying, hey, I only have one badge for finishing, or one badge for playmaking, one badge for shooting or defense. What should I put it on? Now, you already know the way it works. If you have one badge for finishing, then you're primarily either a shooting, playmaking, or defensive build, and it goes for every single category. If you have one badge for shooting, then you're primarily finishing, playmaking, or defense. So that's how it works. If you create a player that has one badge in a particular category, that's usually their weakest area. So that's something to consider when you're thinking you just have one badge and what should you put it on. There's not much that you can do with one badge, but we're gonna go through each category and see if we can find out the best bang for your buck for equipping one badge in each particular category. So we're gonna jump right into finishing. You have one badge, and hopefully this can help create some dialogue with you guys out there. If you got your own ideas of where you could equip one badge for finishing or in each category as we go through them, if you have your own concept or ideas on what's the best use of having only one badge in a particular category, please share that with us, because we want to create some dialogue and help teach other players out there. There's a ton of newbies with Christmas that just passed. They got the game for Christmas, so we want to kind of help everybody out who's trying to grind out there. And there's a ton of new builds that are making that are showcasing in 2K20. We're seeing a bunch of new builds out there, and we want to help these guys out. So if I had to choose one badge for finishing, and I know you guys may not agree with me on this one, but if I had to choose, if you could only get one bronze badge, considering that the player is going to be really weak in finishing, he's going to be weak. He's not getting no dunk animations. He's not getting any of that. If you only got one badge for finishing, then his finishing attributes are extremely low. So keep that in mind. I would probably go with Relentless Finisher on bronze. That's my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments section below. But if I had to choose one badge, if you only could use one badge for your finishing, I would probably put it on Relentless Finisher, just to help you get some additional finishing animations when you get down low, if you ever get down there with a player that only has one finishing badge. So that's my choice for finishing. We're going to go into shooting. If I had to choose one badge, you get one option. There's only one badge, which means they don't have high attributes in shooting. They're not primarily a shooter out there, and they only got one badge available. I would probably have to put it on catch and shoot and bronze. As you guys know, 2K Labs released a video saying if you have a 73 point, then catch and shoot on bronze is the best bang for your buck. So if you have a low attribute in your shooting, then you might want to go with catch and shoot. So that's my recommendation for one badge. If you only got one badge in shooting, I'd probably put it on catch and shoot. Let's go on over to playmaking. You have one badge, which means your player does not have a high amount of playmaking attributes. One badge, what do you put it on? And it's hard to say, because a lot of people might consider quick first step. If you're trying to develop your playmaking badges, normally you would develop quick first step like before any other playmaking badges that you try and equip or attain. But I probably have to say there's multiple badges that I would consider if I only got one badge. So it's gonna be a little odd that you guys might think, but I would probably go with Quick First Step on bronze. It's only one badge, so I would probably equip Quick First Step. I might consider something like that to see how it works, trial and error. If you guys have a better opinion on what would get you the best bang for your buck with one playmaking badge, let us know. But I would probably go with Quick First Step, or being that he's not going to be playmaking, he has a low playmaking attributes. This guy who has only one badge for playmaking, I would probably like not even consider the dribbling aspect of my player, and I would probably equip bronze bailout. You know, it's something to consider out there. Remember, a player with 1 badge in playmaking doesn't have a high amount of playmaking attributes, and the bailout badge will allow him to pass out of double teams. And you know, if he goes into a jump shot and he doesn't want to take it, he wants to pass out of there, he can pass out of that as well. So it allows him a little bit more options as a shooter. Or you know, I'm assuming if you got playmaking, you might have put your attributes up on shooting, defending, or finishing. But bailout might help you out. Probably the best bang for your buck if you only got 1 playmaking badge. Let's move on over to defense and rebounding. 1 badge. What do you guys equip? Now, there's a tough one, man. You know, as you guys can see, I got rim protector and chase down on bronze. So that should speak volumes to you guys right there. And my player has received a ton of blocks. Just tremendous block animation. So if you got 1 badge in your defense and rebounding, remember, anybody who has 1 badge for defense has a low amount of defensive attributes. So it's hard to say, but I would probably go, because 1 badge in defense won't really do you much good. But I would probably go with either clamps on bronze. If I had 1 badge, I would probably go with clamps or chase down artists. If you guys feel differently, or you have a different idea on what you can get with only 1 badge, and you have a player out there who has 1 badge in any of these particular categories, please let us know what you use, because you could not only help me out, but you can help a ton of other people in the comment section. So let's create some dialogue about this and see what people could do out there with just 1 badge in any of these categories. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative content. And if it was, please consider subscribing to our channel, because we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. We'll catch you on the next video.